Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're back in Minecraft to kick off the week. I really don't know what we're doing today. We're probably going to mess around with more squid farming because we need ink sacks to make concrete. At least we need it to make gray concrete for a lot of what we're doing. And I'm quickly running out of that stuff. And I don't want to run around and kill squids on my own because I think that's a terrible use of time. So we may fly to the mainland and do a squid farm there. We may try to build another one. Wormbo suggested something in a chat yesterday that I might try a different location that might be better for spawning. But I have to see if the concept is working. So I'm actually sitting on top of a large scaffolding tower right now, hoping that we have at least one squid going into the catchment system. I'm not even sure if the killing system is working. So there's a bunch of things we got to consider. One thing though is that there's a new episode of the Spawn Chunks out right now, episode 415. That's available on all of your favorite podcasting apps. We talked about all the information that's on the debug screen. You know, like your facing direction, your coordinates, your speed, that kind of stuff, and how that could be used and displayed in the game in Minecraft without having to pop up the F3 screen all the time. Biome was another thing. We use a mini map that gets us a lot of stuff, but that's a mod. So we were talking about how it might be incorporated into vanilla Minecraft, and it was all spurred on by an email that someone wrote in about lighting and using a crystal to determine whether something is spawnable or not. So I thought that was a cool idea. But Johnny came up with the idea for the conversation, and we covered the news, and it was a really good conversation. So if you want to go check it out, it's 4:15. It's available on all of your favorite podcasting apps. Video version should be up on YouTube by now. And if you're a patron, there's a video version of the render distance as well, which is the extended version. And we talked about video games and a bunch of other stuff. Aroa's Ducks, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Mikatu is also here. We've got Misty Moon coming back. Hello, hello. And Dan with a 10 stream streak. That's amazing. No, 110 stream streak. I was about to say 10 seems really low, Dan. Sorry, I misread that. Small text. Very cool. Rose Ducks is on a 30 stream streak, and Misty Moon is on a 35 stream streak. And Flav is on a 20 stream streak, but that's from 4 days ago. Very, very cool. Awesome. Dan, that's a cool badge. Is that like a flower? It's like a blue flower. So this is where we are. We're sitting up here looking at the command center. We're on top of the scaffolding. And below us is half the squid farm that I made last time. And you can't see it from here because it's not going to render in, but we'll fly over and look at the other location, which will give more time for that to potentially have spawns. Unfortunately, I can see squid right there, so I find it hard to believe that this is going to be spawning much. We might have to go someplace that does not have as much war motion around it. What's nice about this bit is that it's actually surrounded by more land. There's still war motion out there, but this spot here, you can see there's a couple of the turquoisey bits, and there's a squid, honestly, right there. So this might be a better location because the spots next to it are all quickly Mushroom Island, and while there is more war motion out here, it's, I don't know, 40 blocks away, maybe, I don't know, maybe more like 50 or 60 blocks away. And on the map, you can see it clearly. You can see the little section. It's an odd shape, but we could maybe make that work, and we wouldn't have to fill in anything around it. So we might try that. I don't see any other opportunities. There's nothing else around. This is going to be too close to ocean. I think what I've chosen as the original spot was just too close to ocean. War motion, I should say. I don't think there's anything over here. We'll fly over here just in case. But I thought that this might be enough mushroom ocean. But this is not as far as it looks. That's only 20 blocks, 24 blocks. It's not a lot because this square is a chunk, so that's 16 blocks across. So this has got, we'll say for the sake of argument, 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks away in only that one direction, right? And chances are when we're here, we're only going to be loading up to that. So like, I think a really good way to check is the camera mod. Free cam can only travel as far as I think you render. So if I stand here in the middle, because we're usually working on the command center, and I fly over this way, now the whole island renders in, which is good. I like that it renders in, but it means that we're probably loading this stuff. Although, I don't know, those squid that were in the water despawned, so. How far is this from the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 160. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it might not be close enough to, I mean, neither might be close enough to load in. But anyway, let's go see. I doubt that this worked at all. I'd imagine we're just going to tear this down. Not right now, but. I did see some tropical fish in here earlier. I don't know if they died. They did not. So we've got nothing coming in. That's fine. I was expecting that. I don't like that when you touch scaffolding, it closes your elytra. I had trouble keeping up with the output of my Ocean Monument Allay squid farm. Right. Was it... That was either in my Discord or the Spawn Chunks Discord. I thought about that, actually. It would be kind of cool to have a Guardian farm. It'd be a huge project to also add to what I'm doing. But we do have them. The closest Ocean Monument is actually... I'm not sure why... I've lost all my map information. That's weird. Huh. It's off this way, though. I think it's because I switched to the snapshot. Yeah, it's right there. The closest Ocean Monument is actually not that far away. Like, still within render distance of the island. Maybe that's a better way to do it. I was thinking the other day it would be really nice if we could render things in like these thin panes. It would be really neat if we could do that in Minecraft and just create this like thin colored field. I think that would be a fun thing to add. I'm not sure what the purpose would be, but I think it would be cool. It's from watching a lot of me. Oh, that's cool. I know I have more badge options in Twitch now. The Guardian Lay squid farm is so easy to set up too. Hardest part is literally herding the allays, right? I've got some allays. I don't remember where I've tucked them away. I think they're back there maybe. I do have a couple. Never hurts to get more glass. I'm sure we will need it. Plus it repairs all the things. Nice. It has been a long time since I've had nearly a full shulker box full of glass. Sheep, Scalibur, hello. All right, well let's at least map out and see what that squid farm might look like. Stone, something easy to count like diorite. I think that's really all we need. Everything else is going to be in my ender chest, I think. Oh, water breathing potions. Those are definitely in there already. Should be fine. This is not as far. I mean, every time I come over here, I'm seeing squids, so that's good. That's good news. This seems to be a good central spot-ish. So same thing as last time. We're just gonna map out and see where the biome starts. And I feel like my little map was pretty accurate last time. My little mini map. Warm ocean. Warm ocean. So where do I want to put this? I feel like the other direction might be the better way to go. It might be easier just to make a grid too. Be fun if I could make some sort of interesting shape out of it. I knew that was going to happen. Maybe we'll just go across this narrow point here. That's more motion there. We could probably just make a box. Maybe just cut the corners a little bit. What we've got, let's go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's go one in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 13 by probably the inside dimensions of this, right? Oh, maybe we'll bring it in a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 by 13. I'm okay with that. Listening to the Spawn Chunks yesterday, you mentioned not knowing how to make a monster spawner over the water and how to fit it into your build. What if you made some incoming spacecrafts that you could fly up to and world spawn, and would spawn the monsters you need. Oh, it's not that I couldn't figure out how to do it. It was how big they have to be. But yeah, that's one of the nice things about working in a sci-fi area is that if I want to do anything floating in the sky, I can 100% make it look like it belongs in the area. Thanks though, and thanks for listening. Welcome in. Obviously, I know how you found the chat, but I appreciate you coming by. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. So this isn't going to be perfect, but it'll be close. And that's a good sign. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Unfortunately, there's going to be a warm ocean right next to it. I'm kind of wondering whether I should just do the whole thing. It's not going to be very tidy. It's the only thing. We're also outside of the beacon range. Stenos, hello, how's it going? Appreciate you coming by. Thanks for the lurk. It was really funny last week. Both Johnny and I raided Stenos within about 3 minutes of each other. So the spawn chunks raided Stenos. It was pretty funny. I think this is a bigger area than we had last time too. Alright, I'm going to take these off so they don't drive me crazy. And I guess I'm going to need these. I think it's actually easier to go sideways. I don't remember if squids require light level. I don't think they do. I know below squid require a low light level. Like 3 and below or something. Does anybody remember the Y levels that squid spawn to? I think it was 62 to 46, maybe? I don't remember. Y level 50 to 63. Okay, so I don't need to go down this deep then. That's good to know. So, standing on 50. I'll probably end up putting the collection system below this. Sorry, I only went down a couple blocks. It's not like it's a long way. Hey, the Warmbo, how's it going? We're actually building another squid farm in the location that you suggested yesterday on the Spawn Chunks chat. There's already squid spawning here, so it seems to be a good spot. Even if I just get a trickle for now. One other suggestion was to build a guardian farm and just get the squid from there. But that's a lot of work. I should consider it soon, though. Like, I feel like you don't want to build the guardian farm after you need all the things. Like, you're going to want to build those kind of things before you build with the material. Oh, I did it again. I don't know why that does that. I think it's easier going up than it is going down. I say that. Alright, so we really only need to go to 50. So this is probably where we need to stop. But if I'm going to do the collection chamber, for the sake of a couple of rows, I might as well just go down all the way to the bottom. Because I think I'm going to do the... I think I want to drop them. I mean, it's less work to try the bubble columns. So maybe we'll try the bubble columns first. It is really cool to see the command center from a distance at night. I can see them being too far away for mob spawns to actually happen. Yeah, that's fair. I think they're 160 blocks. I mean, everything is going to be too far away because the Mushroom Island is huge. The point would be if I was to AFK, I would not have to go into the nether and travel and like do all that stuff. So that's one advantage of at least building it in the area. And really, this is probably going to come together a lot faster than the first one. I really like being underwater with shaders on. It's very, very cool. I hope they're able to allow us to have more granular control over vibrant visuals when it comes out. I would really like to try and use it, but I don't know. If anything, once it comes out, maybe other like third-party shaders will be able to use it and look, you know, look like it, but then also give players options. It's only a few blocks. Might as well just take it all the way down. Sorry for all the camera movements. It is not me. This is Minecraft thinking this is how swimming should work. I think I'm just going to use the checkerboard pattern of soul sand and see what that does. Figure out how to collect them later. Guess I should put this down. Soul sand is in here. Right, so now we just have to get away to get the squid out of the spawning area and into some sort of place where we can kill them. I may end up having to remove the top layer of water here, but we'll see. And we're just gonna go with the corners, I guess. One, two, three, four, five, six. I really don't like being stuck under these forced down drafts of water. It's really frustrating. That looks about right. I guess there's not full columns down here. That's annoying. You'd think that the water would fill in. Oh, now it's starting. Well, it sends me high enough. I might not be able to get out of here. Oh, there we go. So all of this stuff is not working. I think I can place kelp on soul sand now. Don't have any of that with me though. Flav, hello, how's it going? No, I understand what falling water is, Warmbo. I just think it's annoying that it hasn't been filled in. Zarad subscribed with Prime. 2 months. That is the Earth Keystone badge. Thanks very much, Zarad. The squids are squidding in this farm. We haven't found a way to collect them yet. That one's working. And this should be underneath. Yeah, so we're not going to do anything there. As a matter of fact, let's just... It's going to be ugly, but it's fine. Nope, I need more potions. We're gonna have to make more of these soon. I may also need more soul sand. I probably don't need this many soul sand blocks. It is kind of fun though. Seriously? This is what you've decided to do? I should probably just fly over here whenever I need ink sacs and just manually kill these guys, because it's not a big space. They really can't go very far. Silly. So I don't know what we could collect them with, other than just more water. I need a way to kill them. I could use signs, just that's a lot of signs. Also, this section is not doing what I want it to. So the idea would be to have water that flows into the middle onto hoppers. So if I grab some buckets and I put water along here. It's only going to go so far. Some of those aren't working either. It's fine. Need to have solid blocks underneath and then remove them later. Well, that's easy to do. I see. Whoops. Stream's at an hour already. Holy crap. Thanks for the heads up. All right. And then I guess we do the same thing on the other side, but I'll do that after my break. Folks, I take a break about once an hour. Gives me a chance to reheat the coffee. You can grab a friend, grab a snack. We'll be right back in about 6 or 8 minutes. You know, whenever I'm out here at night, I always want to add more lights into like these areas, but we don't have anything in Minecraft that's a small light that's not a full light source. So I don't know whether I could weasel in some like powered comparators or something. Like I want some sort of like surface detail, but the only thing I could think of is using pale oak shelves in some locations, but that doesn't really help. Maybe when the dappled forest stuff comes out and we have gray shelves, I might be able to weasel a gray shelf in there, but I don't know. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks, Blue Crow. Hey, it's actually working. That's cool. Sandy suggested waterlogged slabs because Wormbo also mentioned that these blocks are going to be non-spawnable. They're not spawnable. They're going to be non-source blocks now. So if I put slabs here, I think it's still going to break the spawn or the water source. This already is feeling better than our last attempt. And plus, if I can find a spot that's like just far enough away to the south, like if I can find an AFK spot to stand like down here somewhere, then that will probably help it be a decent farm. Especially because I can like stay logged in and stand there while I'm rendering a video after stream or something. I'm gonna do this before I remove all that. Sure, come on out. That was your last mistake. So then we'll need something on top of these, like fence gates. Probably a good idea. I think all of my wood stuff is back. Okay, so now I just need to go get something to block that with. Something cheap. Mr. Miley, 60 streams in a row. That's amazing. Thanks very much. You know what? I already made a bunch of white signs from that other farm. We can just go rip those off. That's probably the better thing to do rather than making more stuff. And this obviously did not have any anything spawning or doing good things, so we will just grab. We'll get some of the important materials from here back later on. Get 4 more streams and then you'll have a full stack of streams. Hopefully this will be low enough water that they'll die. No, we'll find out in a minute here. They're probably not going to stay on top of it, though. That's too bad. It may be better due to the magma column. Oh, he might die eventually. Yeah, there we go. The fact that they're spawning while I'm standing right here is good. Oh, I'd say it's working. Certainly better than the other one. I feel like all my stuff is not getting into the hoppers. So that could be a problem too. The hoppers might have to be lower. I'm not seeing any floating ink sacs anywhere. Whoops. Maybe they're just not always dropping ink sacs. Did I put a hopper inside the wall? Maybe. Aha. Did I bring a spare shulker box? Close enough. Grab this. Mm-mm-mm. Get some more soul sand. Wormbo says that the wiki says 1 to 3 ink sacs, so each squid should be dropping something. Cool. And I also have... I don't have anything special on that axe. What's spawning distance? Is it 128 blocks? So this is... $36,070. Using chat when there's no one online is like your own note app is it's pretty top tier. So the bubbles seem to be coming up all the way through. Not much happening there, but that's fine. We honestly could probably have less bubble columns and then more spawning spaces, because they don't spawn in bubble columns as far as I know. We've also got these culprits here being problematic. Not spawning in the box. say... Okay, so it's 35,070, 35,935. So am I 200 blocks away already? So we need to go... I had the coordinates. I wrote them down wrong. I must have. No, 3607. Okay. They're going down. And then I need to go to 35. 70 is 60 plus another 50. 35,950. I think is where I should be. So basically right here. And then 52,609. I mean, that's promising. I don't know if they're going to be washed away. Are they not moving because I'm too close? Or like I'm too far away? So they're moving, but they have no pathfinding? So the water on top is not doing what the water on top should be doing? Yeah. So now they're just despawning. The bubble columns don't render in with the free cam. And now they're moving around. Could AFK straight above it? Yeah. There's a dolphin. I don't know why they're not moving. It's weird. I mean, I could just AFK here and watch it. The problem is that we're also spawning in stuff over here. So maybe I just have to make an AFK platform like close by. But the flowing water is not doing what the flowing water should be doing. I almost want there to be a way to kill them on the edges. Like I kind of want them... If they bump into a magma block with their heads, that doesn't hurt them, right? No. The long game of whether or not the actual blocks get to where they're supposed to be. And they're getting caught underneath the hoppers too. That's not great. I guess I could waterlog the hoppers. Needs a more active killing method if you don't want to be near it. Yeah. I don't know what that could be. I mean, we know that we're getting decent spawns, so the other thing would be to replace the bubble columns with magma blocks and kill the squids at the bottom. You know, glass under the hoppers wouldn't do anything. Things would still get caught. What I would probably do is have like a waterlogged trapdoor. I mean, it's working. You just have to be standing like right here, which is weird. You would not think that that was the case. I wonder what the distance is when they stop moving around. Does anybody know what that is? Is it 32 blocks? And I can probably change that too. So it was 5209, 609. So 52. $79. That's 30 blocks. Active killing by axolotls? I guess the axolotls would just swim around on the surface, right? Magma sulfur cubes hit from all directions? Really? Magma sulfur cubes, what do you mean? We don't have that update anyway. We're on 21 dot something. I'm just waiting for 26.3 to come up. Oh, sulfur cubes that ate a magma block. I think I see what you mean. Yeah, that's actually that's a fair point. I never thought about using sulfur cubes as killing mechanisms. That's a cool idea. You could do without the soul sand and let the insects just float up and then let the axolotls kill them in the water. Right. Yeah, that's fair. Do I even have an axolotl anywhere? I've got no clue if I even have one of those guys kicking around. I feel like I've got him in a bucket somewhere. But, I mean, tell me where that is. Probably back in the other space. Make sure it's lit up. Axolotls will attack around. Right. Do light levels affect squid spawning? I have a bunch in the lush cave. Cool. I'll just see if I have any in a box. I might have one in a bucket somewhere. There's more soul sand. Sorry, I bet you we can probably grab a bucket of water and go get a couple of them. How many do you think I would need? 2? I mean, 2 to be able to breed them anyway. What do they even eat? I mean, the good news is we've got something happening, right? It's better than nothing. I mean, it is happening. So, the suggestion is to get rid of the bubble columns. And I guess I'll just put some lights down there. The cool thing about this is that we'll end up with more spawning spaces for the squid, too. Whoa. Pufferfish. I guess we'll go here. Actually, probably only in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, of course. Let's go there and there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably get the axolotls first. I mean, I think according to my chat, I would very likely have to get a pink one, right? How do you get them? There we go. Should we get 3? Ooh, where did you come from, friend? You're not supposed to be able to spawn down here. Aha! you came from right there, probably. I don't have the right color light. Hopefully they'll block spawn. I love that the light comes through there. It's very cool. That's a bat. Well, I don't think I need more than 2. If I saw a third one, though, I would definitely take it. I know there's a third baby there, but Oh, there we go. Going over there. Where is that in relation to me? To my right. It's funny how they're always pink in the sprite. That seems unhelpful. All right, let's do this. Oh, I guess I should probably... Do I have a name tag? Oh. I can probably craft a name tag fast enough. Where do I even keep those? No need to name tag. Bucket mobs don't despawn. Well, that's cool. I'm still going to name tag them for fun. Huh. I thought I would have had name tags around. Maybe over here? I gotta remember I've got stuff over here. No name tags though. I can make them. Data pack. String, paper, and iron. Paper. Names for name tags. Axe. Sci-fi names. AX3. Designation 1. Sure. I feel like I'm naming things like people, like the random people that come into Twitch chat. I have to say, it's been nice to work outside the command center for a little bit on a project. Now, assuming drown can also spawn at points higher up. So we'll have to put some lights in the walls. Oh man, moving around in water should not be this difficult. Like, I just want to stand up. So then how do we get the ink sacs up to the surface? Do they just float, I guess? And will that eventually make its way in? Yeah, okay. There was no way I was leaving it looking like this. Even though it is a very simple temporary farm, I still think that it looks better if we at least have some intention. It's really hard on the eyes to be slammed against the floor like this, though. No, I'm not using it. I mean, I sprint toggle is something that I have on, but I'm not using it while I'm in the water. I just get thrown into swim position when I don't want to be. That's always been the case with the new mechanics. Okay. So now, I guess we could just release the hounds. Will they attack pufferfish too and lose? Probably should have named them when they were in the buckets. Where's the brown one? Did I get you? I can't tell. Nope. So I got the other pink one, but there we go. Come here. There we go. Fun names. Good stuff. So that's because these are not water source blocks, right? That'll be this one and that one. guess I could just do this. Might want to raise the walls. Oh, for the axolotls? I also need to figure out what the light level is higher up. We're gonna have a fish farm too. There's the squids that the axolotls are ignoring. Well, he might have gotten... I think the bubble columns might have been more efficient. It's probably 0 at the surface. Yeah, it's definitely more than 15 blocks deep. Sorry, we can easily just put in some lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 16? Really? How did I do that wrong? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get some tropical fish and breed more axolotls to get more. Yeah, I can do that too. But then I would have to, well, the main issue is that the ink sacs are not getting into here because I have to make more water sources. And that's just going to be a huge pain. I'd probably have to redo the whole top of this farm. Because the missing sources is probably there, right? So I probably have to remove all the flowing sources and redo that. Would be my guess. That or get some bone meal and just grow some kelp. I thought I did fill it in along 2 walls and it didn't seem to work. Oops. Oh, I can grab from here. Well, there we go. That's less tedious. Thanks. It's been a long time since I've done anything like this. I'm trying to remember the last time I worked with water for a farm. It was probably... Oh, that's not right. It was probably the moss farm, maybe? We're probably going to get a lot of fish. The bred axolotls will despawn or no? 23 isn't too bad. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Is it a bucket of tropical fish? That's dumb. Also, we've got this issue here. I guess the idea there is I could use some trapdoors. I have to trade for some more carrots soon. That should, in theory, work. Stream's at 2 hours. Thanks, Andy. I really want to try to get this finished. Blast Jordan throws the clock out the window. Nice. Let's make another bridge. if I can get these guys. 1 and 2. Now, obviously, I don't feel like filling in all of these other spaces, but one thing I could do is fill in just the tropical ocean sections. Oh, that's going to be a problem. FYI, breeding offspring are persistent. Only sulfur cubes splitting annoyingly doesn't follow that rule. Oh, that's weird. I mean, the second part of that is weird. The first part makes sense. Okay, so that's really basic, and we obviously still have squid spawning on the outside. I don't think there's anything else I need to do out here. I do have an ink shulker box back here. I don't think the axolotls can crawl that far. No, I don't think so either. Oof. What did I hit? That's almost half a stack in the couple hours we've been building this. It's not bad. There's a dolphin in here too. Oh, can I not breed them now? No, I guess because they still don't have the timers not reset. That's annoying. He's still little. Alright, whatever. And the dolphin's playing with the fish. To chop something in half is not quite the same as breeding, that's true. Okay, put all this stuff back. Now I just have to find a spot that's a good AFK distance from this. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'll try to figure it out. Oh, I had 16 in here too. Sorry, we probably need those anyway. I don't really keep fish around, but could always start. at least 32 blocks away. Is that when the axolotls stop moving? Like their AI stops pathing? I don't think I need to carry this around right now. Cool. Any tips on getting rid of hiccups? Sorry. Although it reminds me of a really cute video I saw of a puppy the other day that had hiccups. And he was annoyed. He was not happy. Pretty funny. So, I guess I could probably go that direction, because then if I go this direction, I unload most of this stuff, right? As best I can. So we had that one position that I marked out. This was too far. We're just going to get rid of this. There's definitely going to be a mushroom trimming stream in the future as we expand and start thinking about where we're going to be putting more buildings. I'm going to have to clear more of this mushroom infestation. It's too bad I can't figure out more to do with the blocks. I mean, I guess we can compost them. So this is 70. $32 blocks is only like right here. So really it's like standing on the edge of the, like right here. Probably. Also, I don't think I put those in the middle. That's annoying. No, I didn't. Between 24 and 32 blocks should be the perfect place. Oh, well, if that's the case, then I can just stand next to it. It really won't matter. It's not an even width structure, or at least it shouldn't have been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's my mistake. I meant to make it 13. That's why. That's why. And yes, I would be very aware that there's no middle block in an even structure. 24 blocks or you won't get spawns. So really I could just stand next to it then. There's no point in trying to get 24, because I mean 24 I'd be standing on the ocean. So I guess the AFK spot is basically on this bridge. Because like this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus this is 14 wide, so that's 28 blocks. Right? Like the AFK spot is basically here. No context? Not too close. Oh. Not too close. What do you mean? I know hostile mobs don't spawn close to the player, but do passive mobs not spawn in a certain radius as well? Closer than 24 and there's no spawns. Okay, so I gotta be 24 from the edge of the farm then. That's still not too far away. Like 1, 2, but that's 14. So like back here? This is... Oh, my coordinates don't change. I guess they do. 602. Call it 600 for easy math. So... I'd say where I'm standing is about right. More than 32 and they start to be able to despawn. Though not much despawning at 32. Yeah. I just happen to be the blocks that were in my inventory. Easy to spot. Well, the collection system seems to be working. It's just a matter of whether we're getting squids. Something I was thinking about the other day, it would be nice to have something in Minecraft that would be vanilla, but enable you to have like an existing counter on something. Like it would be nice to see visually things going through hoppers, or similar to how the conveyor belt counter works in Satisfactory. I know it doesn't really fit with Minecraft, and I know there's mods out there that do it, but it would be nice to have something like that in the game. All right, well, I can go remove that other one. So that's not going to be useful. Again, not bad. What I should do, that. Not that I would mind getting some pufferfish. Actually, maybe we should just leave one pufferfish in there. Will that block the hoppers? So I guess I should leave like the fish in there eventually. I guess it would eventually block the hoppers. That's all we're going to get though, is just those things. Yeah, that's what happens with the glow squid down below. I have to come down and clean this out every once in a while. So really I should have just one fish in here. Well, that's good. I'm glad to have a background ink farm. Simple and ugly. Yeah, so the glow squid spawn in the caves. And because the lush cave is so big, we just made a tank in it at the right Y level. It might be worth it just to like fill in that warm ocean with sand or something. Although I'm gonna need my sand for concrete. Anyway, that's probably a good spot to wrap that up. Successful new tool added to the toolbox for the Mushroom Island. We can at least continue with some of the concrete inside. I don't think we have enough ink sacks to really warrant making a lot of concrete for outside, but that may be where a guardian farm comes in. All right, I'm going to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. Let's see who's live. See what's going on. Pix is live, trying to beat Minecraft. Does anybody know if Pix is wrapping up soon? I'm streaming a little bit longer today than normal, and he might be wrapping up. Also, we've got Mona Luisa is sorting ducks. I feel like that's a game. Yeah, we'll raid Pix. Easy enough. All right, folks. Thanks very much for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We'll be doing probably more Minecraft. I don't really know. I'm going to try to vary it up this week. I think I need a little bit of a break. So we'll see what I can do. You can also check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. Brand new episode 415 is out now. I'm sending you over to Pixel Riffs, who is my co-host on that podcast. Had a great conversation yesterday. You can subscribe on your favorite podcasting app. It's totally free, and it's all about Minecraft every single week. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. That is for the Spawn Chunks as well. We actually have 40% off right now on Patreon because it's our 8-year anniversary. So you can join the Spawn Chunks Patreon. And if you like Patreon and you want to support me, you can join mine at patreon.com/JoelDuggan for just $2 a month. You can get access to the Discord, notifications when I go live, and you get to know that you're supporting me here on the channel. And it's a great deal of fun and a good community, I think. So yeah, check it out, patreon.com/JoelDuggan. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.